Hey, this is Ralph, and in this video I want to keep working on this small assignment where we format a document to look like this newsletter. So we recently took care of these 4 skills from the top of the list. Now I'm going to look down here at the drop cap, columns, text box, and leader tabs. Leader tabs are particularly tricky for students. Okay, so let's draw our attention over here to the L, the first letter in the first word in the first paragraph, and that's going to be a drop cap. Now I've selected that letter. I'm going to head over to Insert, the Insert ribbon, and there it is. It's over on the right side, drop cap. Now when I click this, I'm going to get a few choices, different styles. We're doing the dropped style. Choose that. There we go. It's basically doing something we could have done ourselves. It's put that letter in a text box and just done text wrapping around that letter. So we could have done it manually, but that's a pretty fast and easy way. All right, drop cap is done. Columns. Now I like working on the columns after we've done a few things, which we have. So now what I'm going to do is select all of the text that's going to be in the multi-column state. I'm not selecting these pictures down here. We're going to be moving those soon enough. And notice I didn't select the portions up at the top because those are going to be 1-column layout. I'm only selecting the body text, which is going to be 2-column layout. I'm going to head over to the layout ribbon. Now notice I don't have columns as a choice. Interesting. So let's do this. I'm going to Control Z to undo. I'm going to get rid of that drop cap styling. I'm going to try this again. I'm going to select all that body of text, and notice now I can choose that column layout. I think I was a bit confused by that. Columns, 2 columns. Looks good. I'm going to go back and select that first letter L there. Insert, drop cap, dropped. Interesting. So much better to apply those columns first. Okay, now we need a text box, and this is going to be inserted over here in the bottom of the left column. So I'm going to click on Insert, and I'm going to choose a text box, and I'm going to go with the old simple text box. When in doubt, go with the simple text box. And let's see, it's wrapping style. I'll choose block, which is what it's at. Nice. And I'm just going to go ahead and move it down here towards the bottom. Once again, I'm not too concerned about those photos. Just put them out of your mind for a moment. Now this is going to be a fake table of contents here. So I'm going to go ahead and write in the words table of contents. And I say fake because we're not using the actual table of contents feature in Word. We're just manually typing in the sections and the page numbers. Table of contents, and then I'm just going to do some random text, tab, and a page number, enter, more random text, tab, another page number. I'm going to do that a few more times. And I guess, there we go. So I'm pressing the tab key. I didn't necessarily have to press the tab key first, but I think it's going to be a good way to go. So what I don't want you to do is, I've seen a number of students do this, is they're going to press the period key over and over again to create those leader tabs. Not the way to go. Instead, I'm going to select these 4 paragraphs, which contain my fake sections and my page numbers. I've selected those 4 paragraphs. Those are paragraphs. I'm going to head over to the layout ribbon, and I'm going to click the paragraph command group. I'm going to go down to the lower left and choose tabs. Now the tab stop position, what do I want? Well, I'm going to look up here at this little section of ruler for my text box. It's still active, and I'm going to put these at the 2.5 inch mark. So my tab stop position is going to be 2.5. It's going to be a right align tab, so I'm going to choose the right alignment, and leader style number 2, all those little dots. And I'll go ahead and click OK, and look, it puts them right in there. If I want to, while all 4 of these paragraphs are selected, I can go up to my ruler and I can click and drag and slightly adjust that tab stop position, and that'll move all of those page numbers. All right, let me just oh, I see I'm also supposed to have a border, it looks like. Well, let me go ahead and make it a little bit wider, and I'll go ahead and click on that. I'm going to head over to Shape Format. I'll go to the Outline, and I'll choose a slightly thicker weight, Shape Outline. Let's get a nice shade of blue on there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Words table of contents. That can be bold and italics. Cool. So there's our fake little table of contents inside of a text box. And that takes care of the text box and the leader tabs all in one shot. Great. So we've taken care of those 4 particular tasks. And we'll stop here and we'll pick up the last 3. Should be pretty easy in our 3rd video.